Hoping this actually works. Okay, so I've got this idea that I'm not too sure if I'm gonna continue to do this or what, but the biggest thing that I personally was sitting there thinking was to live stream, I guess you can say, or have a consistent kind of VOD, even if it is boring. This is just more like a chill kind of vibes, I guess you can say. Kind of place just to hang out. I'll be watching YouTube, doing this, doing that, doing whatever. And during the process, I'll have, I don't know if I will continue to have it to where I can be live or some shit, but because I was thinking about doing this over on Twitch at first. But the only problem I got with that really is sorry, I'm messing with the stream. The only problem I have with that type of shit is how just I feel like Twitch is kind of meant more for the live streaming side of things than YouTube is, but I just genuinely have more fun on YouTube and stuff. I'm not gonna try to force my Twitch or anymore. But I'm sitting here chilling, watching some YouTube, and if y'all want to hang out with me, cool. If not, I understand. I got my snacks. My favorite are these and the dill pickles flavors. I love these two. Yeah, these two are my favorite kind of flavors, honestly. I like actually mixing these two in the same bag because, like, sometimes I like because I like the hot ones, but then the sourness of the pickles is always the best. And these are just the original, just because you can't ever go wrong with the original. Got some Airhead Sour Extreme. I've been really wanting some sour shit, and I feel like this would help out a lot with that craving that I'm for some reason wanting or having. But right now I'm just chilling, watching some YouTube. I ain't really got nothing else to say or talk about. I ain't doing much else. I probably, if I do anything, it'd probably be like going live on some YouTube or some shit. Hey, with that. I mean, nope, back up. You don't get done this. I love you, but no. I got y'all some treats and everything. And if you eat the bones and you eat the treats, eat them. You don't. Went to the store and got all this shit. Got them some treats and shit too. So it's not like I'm over here eating in front of them some shit would that would be like, oh, you're eating in front of your dogs. That's wrong. Hell, they got their little doggy cookies. I did keep my I kept my empty can of this uh, because I have my stuff on my desk and I put it in an old Coca-Cola bottle. I know it looks like piss, but I was just literally just drinking it. But because this right here, I would knock over in a heartbeat. This can is for me to spit my sunflower seeds in, and I'll probably use that can as well for sunflower seeds. Y'all got y'all's treats over there, bud. If y'all eat it, y'all eat it. Y'all don't, y'all don't. Somebody might be like, "Oh, that's wrong," but I went out and got them some treats just for them. No, don't mean you come up too, boy. What I'm doing is, like when I was down there, it was for the trash bin. I think Winter has a little crush on loser fruit. If I'm being honest, though.
Why do good girls like bad guys? Why do good streamers like to take a shit ruin their entire career in instance? The answer to these questions is Socrates. All I know is a good streamer yesterday that made a follow.
Oh man, cannabis infused, classic soda. When you go to a store, what do you see? Brands like Cheetos, Oreo, and even Coca-Cola, right? But something that often gets overlooked are the knockoffs. They're known to make coffee.
Shit, I don't know about. We just gonna react to some FaZe rug right fast, I guess. I don't know if y'all can hear it that good, but
It's a huge amount of cash, and you're their fall guys.
I tell you one thing, I hate the fucking knockoffs a lot more than the damn name brand. That's just me, though.
I'm trying every knockoff product versus the original, and I'm looking to see exactly which knockoff is the best. If I think it's good, it'll go here until it gets replaced by a better one. So grab some food or a snack because it's time to eat. But before we get into the video,
and sometimes you can't even tell the fucking difference.
You guys might remember 5 years ago, I teamed up with Mr. Beast and Mark Rober to raise $20 million to plant 20 million trees. And about 3 years ago,
I don't know what he's going to, but I think he's going to start talking about that water thing. I kind of want to see.
Teamed up with them again for Team C's, where we raised $30 million to take out 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean. And now we're trying to break those numbers by raising $40 million for Team Water. And the goal here is to use that money.
I don't know why I didn't think of that, because the man has got a daggum Team Water shirt on. I wasn't even paying attention to what he was wearing.
To give 2 million people in need access to clean water for decades. If you guys know me, you know I love to use my platform for good. Whether it's spreading positivity in the vids or spreading awareness to an important cause like this, I'm all for that. So if you want to be a part of this amazing cause, head over to teamwater.org to donate and help change the world. Once again, huge thank you to Mr. Beast and Mark Rober for doing something incredible like this. And it's all about Team Water, baby. Now, I hope you enjoy the video. All right, we got our first product of the video, and we're here with Kaylin.
I didn't mean to pause right there, but Prime versus the Messy Water. Oh shit. Prime versus the Messy Water. I'll sit here and say this: the Prime, very sweet. I haven't ever had that Messy Water stuff, so I don't know if that's any good or not. But I've heard pretty good things about both. For if you like sweet shit, all I know is both of them apparently are very sweet, and neither one of them, in my opinion, are the knockoff version of the other. That's just on what your opinion might be.
Hello?
Kaylin, why are you taller than me today?
Oh, I'm just sitting on my pillow down here.
I'm not short, guys. She's just tall. As you can see, we got one of the most famous drinks in the world, Prime, made by Logan Paul and KSI, versus Lionel Messi's drink called Moss. And this was actually pretty controversial when it came out, because everyone was saying that Messi copied Prime.
Yeah.
But I've never actually tried this.
Me either. I've seen it all over TikTok, this whole scandal, and I'm ready to try it.
But remember, guys, we have the #1 knockoff stand right behind us, and we're going to see which knockoff.
But it's not a knockoff, man. The Messi isn't really a knockoff to Prime. Prime is just its own thing, and Messi's water stuff is just its own thing.
Product of the day is the absolute best knockoff. And by the way, when we do talk about knockoff, we're not saying it in a negative way. Knockoff products can actually be really good and affordable.
Yeah.
That's the best part. I'm excited, and we're gonna see which one's the best.
I'm ready.
All right. So this is Berry Copa Crush.
And this one is berry free.
All right, 2 berry ones.
Ready?
This one is 10 calories.
Ooh, this one is 20.
And how about sugar?
2.
1.
Cheers. That's good. This is actually really good. Should we try it?
This is okay. Let's swap.
That one's really good. Oh, this smells less sweet.
Yeah, it's a little bit more sour. This one's very sweet.
I don't like this one.
It definitely has less flavor.
Yeah, I like this one better.
So guys, this is a very controversial take as well. I grew up in a messy...
And reason why it's more of a controversial is because he's also a Logan Paul buddy. But just being honest, it's not even really about that. It's more, in my opinion, it's controversial because Prime is sweet as fuck. Good too, but it's one of those things that you're like, bro, nah, I can't have no more of this shit. That's why I kind of like sour shit, like this Airhead stuff. I kind of wanted some Skittles, but they didn't have Skittles, and I just seen this that it was sour.
Household. I still respect Ronaldo. I still think he's one of the greatest of all time. But my dad was a huge Messi fan. He put me and my family onto Messi. So I say this, but I always get roasted. But I'm Team Messi over Ronaldo, but only by like that much. All right. So I think we both agree that in round 1, Prime takes the cake.
100%.
But since we don't have a knockoff product on our lovely podium right here, we have no choice but to put Moss on there.
Yes, but we'll see which knockoff knocks it off.
I like that one. I like that one. Okay.
Or they could have done like Gatorade versus Prime. Like Gatorade, Prime was the knockoff of Gatorade, I guess. I don't know.
All right, on to the next one. For the next round, we have Cheeto Puffs and Cheese Puffs. Great value.
No. Either one is good, but those cheese puffs right there, I don't know. We had those so much growing up. Those things were the bomb. Those things made my childhood. because we grew up with those cheese puffs right there. They were like some of the, like, especially after getting out of the pool and having a sandwich, eating some of those shit. Ooh, that was some good.
I love Cheeto Puffs, so I'm excited to try the Great Value version.
How come I got roasted? A while back, I made a TikTok about the snacks I get from a gas station. Like when you're on a road trip, you stop to get snacks, and Cheeto Puffs was in my rotation.
Yeah.
And people did not mess with that. I'm actually excited to try the Great Value version.
Me too.
All right, let's see.
Because Cheeto Puffs most time is more like a thought of it as a kid thing. I mean, I don't mind it. If I want to hit a nostalgic, I'll go back to that. But most time it was just when I was a younger kid, or sometimes if like when I'm at my sister's house or some shit, because she has kids and they'll be around, and it's just something easy that will dissolve in the mouth. That's why most people do get the puffs for the kids. That's why it's more thought of for the kids at least.
Does it look any different? It just looks like it has more cheese on it.
It looks a little more orange, or no? Yeah.
Pretty similar.
Yeah.
Let's cheers our puffs.
I don't know about y'all, but I was always one of those people that like to get the cheese puffs and let them kind of get stale out. I know that's weird, but some people look at me like I'm weird as fuck. I like letting it get stale as hell. I want to see how you react to some sour candy. I know ghosts will eat that shit, but Mingo, he's weird about it. What kind of candy and stuff he eats. I don't feed him chocolate or anything. I mean, this probably ain't even no better, really, but it's just a big no-no for chocolate, apparently. You think about putting chocolate in your dog's mouth? Oh, you're going to prison. Not literally, but I mean, you might. I don't know. We ain't got no more snacks, buddy. I gave y'all my last couple pieces of candy. Literally a couple, because there was 2 pieces left. And there was 2 dogs, so I tried to make sure they both had a piece.
My teeth, but
Me too. After 1, 2.
these are good.
So let me try this one.
I'm sorry, but you can't taste the difference. Me personally.
I taste a little bit of a difference.
I think they taste the same.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's like a little bit of a difference, but I can't explain how it's different. Just what kind of.
I will tell you exactly. And now, unless they've changed, but I remember the texture being different. The Cheetos the Cheetos puffs were not like they were just easy to bite and stuff. Most of the time, the knockoff brand was just a little bit, what you call, harder to bite. Like you had to actually put a little bit of into it. It wasn't one of those, hey, I just put it in my mouth and let it dissolve very quickly. Nah, usually the knockoff brand would take a minute to actually start dissolving. At least from my experience. All right.
That is a little bit more flavored.
These are so good.
These are actually fire.
Me personally, I love the cheese puffs on Great Value.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Am I turning my back on Cheeto Puffs? Let's give it the great value.
Mm-hmm.
We don't give it a great value. Well, do you think that this is better than Moss?
100%.
I think so too.
100%.
So this takes the cake for the #1 knockoff so far. Alright, next round, baby. Next up, we got some cereal. Oh my gosh. I know I've said it a billion times, but I'll say it again. I'm a cereal lover. Cereal fanatic.
100%.
But we got some Fruity Pebbles versus.
Pretty dino bite.
Ooh, that's like Dino Chicken Nugget.
Yeah.
I said gluten free.
Yeah, just over this one.
Really? Oh, gluten free.
Yeah.
what's your favorite cereal of all time?
I have to say Cocoa Pebbles.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I crazy for putting Raisin Bran in my top 3?
No, because Raisin Bran is in my top 5.
Really?
Yeah.
I got roasted on
I
the street when I
know.
said Raisin Bran was
Since I've gotten older, though, Raisin Bran has been like, it's like a more, I don't know. It's weird when you were younger. You say you hear people are talking about how, oh, you like Raisin Bran? Oh, you like Cheerios? Oh, you like Honey Nut Cheerios? Well, I can always see Honey Nut Cheerios probably, but like just plain Cheerios. Oh, you like that? Nah. Like what? What's that pose she's doing anyway? I don't know. Like, focus on her. Like, I'm trying to like only focus on her. But anyway, she's over here. No, my point is, cereal. Well, first off, I'm not no Fruity Pebbles fan at all. Even the knockoff brand. It only reason I will say it is good. I will say it is good. But and I will have that over cocoa. I do not like chocolate cereal at all. Even when I was a kid, I didn't like it because it something about having. Even today, when I was younger as well, I could not even finish a whole like milkshake or anything like that, especially if it was chocolate. Because something about chocolate, I can eat it and I like the flavor of it, but after so much of it, it gets to where it's like not even fun to eat anymore. It's too sweet in my opinion. It's one of the sweetest kind of candies out there, other than like Jolly Ranchers and stuff. But like usually a Jolly Rancher, once you get done with the one, you're good for a while because it took you a while to even eat that motherfucker. But like cereal, I never really fucked with Fruity Pebble type cereals because more or less, and the wheat mini wheats and shit like that I didn't mess with either. But that's a different reason. Kind of the same reason, but like this reason right here was more like the fact that it would get soggy too quick, and I'd be filling my bowl up, and then they say, oh well, just fill up a little bit, and then pour the milk in, eat that, then keep on refilling it until you're done. Yeah, but like if you're at a friend's house and that's all they got, and then you're like, bro, can I get more? And then you start looking like a pig going back for like the second and third plate or bowl, especially when like you don't really get no more than a tiny handful at a time because you know how fast that shit gets soggy. And it's the texture for me, more or less. But then like mini wheats, the sugar coating kind of goes off very fast. And yes, it makes the milk very good, but then you're just eating like dry cardboard at that point, in my opinion.
in my top 3.
I will say my grandma did put me onto it, so that does make sense.
Funk is getting up there, guys. I don't think you understand. Like, the older we get, the more we're into Raisin Bran.
I think Raisin Bran like has like a lot of fiber. That's good for you.
And also, yeah, that is true about the fiber and stuff. But like I said, when I was younger, if you was to say, oh, you like what is that called? Raisin Bran or Cheerios and stuff, you was considered to be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Or, oh, your parents don't allow you to have fun cereals and shit. But now I will say my favorite, still to this day, is some Captain Crunch. And that's not even, I don't even consider that being like cereal at this point. I consider that as a damn dessert. How sweet that shit is. Now, I might eat some chocolate cereal for some dessert or some shit, but I'm not going out of my way to eat some chocolate cereal for that purpose of just eating my breakfast. No, I don't. For a dessert, maybe, but that's all I can really see myself eating some chocolate cereal for. Because if you like Raisin Bran, oh, you just ain't got no fun palate or this or that. No, I like Raisin Bran personally. Hell, but also as I've gotten older, I've learned that I like certain different things more. Also, And it's more of like one of those cereals that you're like, oh, he's a little too mature for me.
Good for when you get older, so you use the bathroom easier.
Exactly.
11:02. Let's do it, baby. Oh, come on. I gotta rub this up. Honestly, you guys are weird if you don't put milk first. There's no way you're serious.
You don't know how much milk you need.
Did he just put the milk first and he just called us weird? He put the milk first and proceeded to call us weird. If we didn't put the milk first. Okay.
Then you pour the cereal.
All that cereal's gonna get soggy if you pour it first.
Why would it be? There's no milk in it. Why is it soggy?
When you put the milk, all of that's gonna get soggy. Now when you put the cereal, it's all gonna be on top of the milk. Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Cereal doesn't belong to your milk.
No. Look, it floats.
How much cereal are you putting that it's not going to the bottom?
Let me say this though. I can, with Fruity Pebbles, actually sitting here thinking, I can sit here and understand why you would do this though. Put the milk first, then this, that, because you don't want it to soak up and this and that. You want it to last longer. I should have done this. I might try this next time. That's still weird in my opinion to put the milk first, but for Fruity Pebbles, I can really see that because Fruity Pebbles really does soak up the milk a little too fast.
See, it floats.
Yeah, but you just put in like 5 pebbles.
It's still floating.
Because you don't have enough milk.
See, guys, we ended some debates over putting milk before cereal. Like, what kind of person are you?
Also, I can see this. If you do put say a tiny amount of milk, sometimes you don't really need as much milk as you realize. Sometimes because you think that okay, once I start seeing it overflow the cereal, that's when and a lot of times I'm not a big person. Depends on the cereal. Let me rephrase this. When I eat cereal, I will sit there and eat the cereal. But if it was something like Captain Crunch or chocolate cereal, if I do eat it, or even Fruity Pebbles, for example, I don't mind having the extra milk because I'll sit there and drink the milk. It's fine with me. I don't mind. Me personally, I don't. I wish there was like a button that I can I know there's a create highlight, but like do a I was gonna say I don't want to hide anything. What's retouch do? Does it make me look prettier? I don't even know. But my point is, to the fact, yeah, I might try that next time. I never actually, but like sometimes to the certain cereal, depends on the cereal that I have. I actually want to have the flavor of the cereal in my milk so I can drink the milk. But I'm not personally going to go out of my way to drink the milk a lot of times because after done, most time it's already gone by the time I've done to eat the cereal. Because I don't really add a bunch of milk anyways. Because especially like I'm lactose intolerant. And I'm not sitting here saying that, it is the worst thing ever to be. No, because I'll sit there and drink some milk and eat some cheese and have a bunch of damn dairy products. But when it comes down to milk in particularly, it really messes my stomach up. And milk is the quickest thing to mess my stomach up and make me have diarrhea. And I'm tired of having diarrhea. I've had diarrhea so much because I've just said screw it. And I could eat a little bit of cheese before it starts really I get a messed up stomach, like a bad gas and stuff if I have some dairy products and stuff. But it starts really causing me to have diarrhea if I get too much into having some damn milk or too much dairy in general. Like hell, if I eat some pizza, for example, I can have at least 2 to 3 slices, and then the fourth slice is usually pushing it because that's when my stomach's really hurting, and I might either end up with diarrhea or something. And that's why I can't go to an all-you-can-eat buffet or pizza buffet because, like, what's the point for me? Like, just I mean, if we have a shit ton of people, I can understand, but for me personally, just by myself at least, I can only might as well just get a frozen pizza. And I love getting those like tops pizzas type things. What the fuck are they called? Tortinos. It's the block squared ones. I swear to God, they used to be circle, but once I get one of those, it's usually good enough for me. And still sitting there eating that whole thing could sometimes really mess up my stomach if I add more cheese or anything. But I usually do add a lot more meats, at least, personally.
I mean, I personally enjoy my cereal like this. I feel like this is not the
So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit.
average way.
Oh, not average. Okay. Ready?
Ready?
This is my paprika.
I feel like your color is brighter.
I noticed that. You think there's red 40 in here?
100%.
Really?
I think that's my go-to answer, 100%.
Oh, yeah, there's red 40.
This one too. Oh wait, can I look at the ingredients on that? I want to compare them.
Okay, let's compare.
Okay. Rice,
Yep.
sugar,
Yep.
corn syrup.
Mine is canola.
We might have that one too. Canola or soybean oil.
Yes.
Salt.
Yes.
1% less of natural and artificial flavor.
Yep.
Yellow 5.
Yep.
Yellow 6.
Yep.
Red 40.
Yep.
Blue 1.
Yep.
VHT added to the preserve.
Yes. Wasn't there a conspiracy about this? Knockoff cereals, like they're manufactured by the same company?
Yeah, because I mean, these literally have all the same ingredients.
So wait, let me taste yours. Here you go. No, they
No, I do agree with that, though, that conspiracy. Now, it could be wrong, but I do believe that some places probably do make their own knockoff brand for the fact of something that, like, okay, this one just doesn't meet up to expectations for our name brand one. So, okay, we're going to put just a different logo on it and call it a day. Now, some places. Now, I'm not saying every place has this, but I will say that a lot of them probably do have their own, like, side thing. And that's one reason why I feel like a lot of them just don't really compete with some of these off-brand shits. And that's kind of something that I've noticed personally, too, like myself. Use root beer, for example. Use and ginger ale. Some ginger ale, Canadian Dry, Canada Dry, whatever it might be, is the only one that I really see ads for. But that's the only one that really be pushing it. But I personally like Schweppes better. It's not sweet, honestly. Canada Dry is just like very sweet to me, and I'm kind of bad about having too sweet of a product. I would rather have it sour or spicy, personally. But it could be also the years of chewing tobacco and messing up my taste buds and shit from the past. But hell, what's the big deal if they did create a side product just in case, just because it's not good enough for their main name? Can we like stop?
It's different.
They do taste different. Yours also a lot soggier than mine.
Wait, why is this one sweeter? Like, it tastes like this has marshmallows. Wait a minute, why does this taste better? I'm going with that one. I hate to do it for almost every knockoff, but so far this, in my opinion, was the best one.
I eat cereal more often than I eat chips, so I would definitely grab this.
Okay.
I think if anything, they shouldn't have done it this way, like the way they're doing it with the knockoffs. Like, what's the best knockoff? They could have done that at the end, in my opinion, probably. But what they should have done is, like, would I choose the name brand or the knockoff? would I eat? Would I go after the name brand from now on, or go after the knockoff from now on? In my opinion. Oh, but what I was gonna say is the root beer. I've never seen a fucking root beer ad, and maybe one, and it was usually, and the one that I can think of, or two, is for A&W and Mug. Uh, that, and I might be wrong about that too. Just let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Am I right or wrong?
For that.
The new number one knockoff product. We got Oreos versus Twist and Shout. I'm gonna twist and shout and let it all out. We say Oreo. I've tried knockoff Oreos in the past, and there is a huge difference in taste. I don't know if I've tried Twist and Shout. Let's see what these look like. Different design. This looks like a darker one.
This one has more filling. Look at that.
Creamy.
I don't know if you guys can see, but
It's only right. We gotta dip them in milk for the proper taste test.
I love Oreo.
I still want to know. Still want to know where the damn tit is on that damn milk. Where the fuck's the tit on the almond? I understand it's technically just fucking water, pasteurized fucking almonds. They're just like, I don't know, but that is better for you. I will say, if you're lactose intolerant.
But I'm about to try it. Cheers. Same time.
Also, that kind of milk right there has a longer shelf life than normal milk, because like I've literally went and bought milk from a store, and then the same week, and sometimes the week after at most, it'll go out. Now I'm not saying that all milk does this, but also I have seen milk last about a month or two. But it could just depend on how long or when it was pushed up forward or some shit, or how long it's been since it's been bought. Hell, like the last time we went and bought milk, it only lasted two weeks before it went out. But the almond milk that I have personally tried, and Silk and all that kind of lactose free type milk, it was better because it was it lasts. Hell, I'm not a big cereal eater in general, but was able to make it last longer, and I was able to go, and it was honestly, say right now it's August. Say if we went and bought it today, it didn't go out until September, so it lasted about a month. Yeah, but hey, still, it could have just been the shelf life of it too. I don't know. I don't know about that kind of shit personally, but it is better for your lactose.
I love Oreos.
I know what Oreo tastes like, obviously. It's not that big of a difference.
Really?
I actually like these a lot. Schwapper. Okay, Oreos and Oreo though.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think there was a major taste difference, but you know when you're biting into an Oreo. These are good though.
I will say these will do the job, but Oreo is always going to be top tier.
Mm-hmm.
I would still go the Oreo over this.
What's funny is when I was younger, I used to hate Oreos. I don't know why. I could not handle a fucking Oreo. It's mainly because of the cookie itself. The cream was fine, but I did not like the cookie itself. It was just too dry. And now with milk is fine, but it was just like, I see people just munching on them motherfuckers like it's chips or something, and I'm like, bro, that shit, I can't do that.
I just choose an Oreo.
Mm-hmm.
I think we keep that up there. I think the fruity dino bites are a little bit better than this too. This is gonna be hard to beat. Loki, this might be up here for a while.
Yeah, this was so good.
Dr. Pepper versus Dr. Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm
No, Dr. Thunder is good, but it is its own drink. It is not a Dr. Pepper. I am sorry. The closest thing that you're going to get is a Mr. Pibb, in my opinion.
only tried that once, and it was like a blindfolded taste test to see if I could tell which one the real Dr. Pepper was, and I easily sniped it. I love Dr. Pepper. In fact, Dr. Pepper gifted me a Dr. Pepper PS5 controller, I think. Is it upstairs?
Yeah.
I want to show them.
Whoa!
Ah, yeah.
Cheers.
Like a good day for State Farm is almost there. I was gonna say that.
Migraine strikes and I take pictures and side effects and dizziness.
Dr. Pepper.
It's not bad.
Alright, while it's fresh.
It does not have the extra kick.
Nah, Dr. Thunder has this medicine taste to it. I don't know how to make it make sense. It's got like Dr. Pepper, but then it's like they try to make a candy out of Dr. Pepper. That's how I feel like. I personally don't like Dr. Pepper candy or things that are meant to taste like Dr. Pepper. Because they've had Slim Jims, they've had cotton candy. And all it tastes is just like syrup. And that's pretty much what Dr. Thunder tastes like. It's just a bunch of syrup.
You know? The Dr. Pepper.
I'm not gonna lie, those are pretty
It
sweet.
tastes too sweet. It's not what they mean by the oomph. It don't have that carbonation type feel. Like it's gonna burn your throat a little bit.
Okay, we're gonna give it to Dr. Pepper.
100%.
Now, Dr. Thunder, though.
No.
This is still in the lead. Alright, we're blindly guessing which one is the real Pringles and which one is the not.
See, that's where they should have kept going and kept doing like have somebody come in and blindly help them so they can't tell who is what is what. And then they would that person would tell them.
I think by the looks of them, I can tell.
Me too.
I think that's the real Pringles.
I think this is the real Pringles. Look how like perfectly like U-shaped these ones are.
Wait, these aren't Pringles.
No.
What's going on with these? That's the real Pringles. Wait a minute. The flavor is way stronger. What if we're wrong?
This flavor is better.
Actually, this flavor is better. Hold on.
We're not wrong. I know these are Pringles, like I said, because it's Duck Pound, but the flavor of this is.
And that's the thing, though. I used to say the same thing until I got a thing of Pringles one day, and then it's like the quality of Pringles has went down. I could be wrong for this particular video, but I just feel like the quality of the mashed up potatoes that they make Pringles into be not perfect anymore.
Way better.
Sometimes better.
The flavor is way lighter. Well, give it to a straight dog. Is that the Pringles? You got it correct. Okay. So this is the Stack Attack potato crisps.
And this one that's bursting with flavor.
If we were blindfolded, we would have thought that was Pringles.
100%.
So I do think the Stack Attack won this round, and in my opinion, I don't know what you think, but I think this might have been the #1 knockoff product so far.
I think they were good, but like personally, I like the cereal better.
As much as I said this has more flavor than that, this also has a little bit more flavor than.
That all just depends on preference as well as like which one was better at the end of the day. Like to you, he may have liked the Pringles more because the Pringle he may like that kind of stuff. Like if do you like sours or stuff or sweet stuff more, whatever you like more, or because that's sour cream and onion. Do you like a more of a salty treat when you or want to eat something or something that's just very sweet?
Fruity Pebbles. Like this tasted like it had marshmallows in it.
Yeah.
We'll keep that.
All right.
Okay, guys, since we were able to tell which one was Pringles based off looking at it, we figured blindfolding ourselves for the next round.
Yeah. You would probably think that the one with the least icing in front of her would be the off-brand, but most of the time the off-brands have more icing. And now I could be wrong, but I'm just going by looks.
Really good.
Beautiful.
And we have Pop-Tarts.
From my experience.
Oh, this is the real Pop-Tarts for sure.
I didn't know,
From touching it.
but you don't know what the other one feels like.
Can I feel it? Yeah, mine is the real one. It's crazy. You can feel the like frosting on
I cannot tell the difference.
You're just not me though. you know what I'm saying?
Well, obviously, because I'm feeling.
Here we go. Oh, mine's gotta be the real one. I tried it.
I hope he's wrong in a way.
Mm-hmm. Well, now let's taste it.
I can't tell the difference. I think mine is the real one.
Wait a minute.
I think mine's the real one.
The one I just tried is really good.
Delicious.
The strawberry in the middle was like gooier.
You're sure mine's not the real one?
Oh no, I personally think the one on my side is the real Pop Tart. Wait, I'm still kind of lost here.
What
They
the
look the same. Wait, which one's what, bro?
Mine is the real Pop-Tart. Oh, no. Yours is the real Pop-Tart.
Look, this is real.
Yours is the real Pop-Tart.
This is real for sure.
I can tell because of these little holes.
Yeah, it's like a saltine cracker. But I inside was the real one. I knew it just from the feel. Is that?
Well, I was wrong. But I'm just saying, every time I've gotten a name brand Pop Tart, the fucking icing is not covering the whole thing.
My mom could have bought this for me back in the day and just told me it was real Pop-Tarts and I would believe it.
No complaints.
Mhm.
What are we saying here? Like, which one do you think won this round?
I would say this one because it was just as good as the regular Pop-Tart. It tastes almost identical.
Yeah, and like the strawberry was more
Mhm.
prominent.
Mhm.
You like that? Look at that, hold the words out left and right.
Okay.
I'm conspicuous today.
Listen, I think they're coming for the dino bites.
You know what? Let's give it to the frosted strawberry toaster pastry.
Yes. Beautiful toaster pastry.
Pastry. Are you talking about that?
Yeah.
We got candy.
Candy.
Mom, you be chocolate candy in the store?
Chocolate candy.
Wait, how do you say candy in Chaldean? Anyone?
I personally ain't got no opinion on this.
It's called for Mama Rug. Hey guys, Mama Rug, in case you didn't know, hates me. She never answered. It's so weird because you would think it's the opposite. Like my dad will answer, but then my mom would answer. Watch Mama Rug in 2 rings. Dang, Dad, you are the most reliable human being of all time. How do you say candy in Chaldean? Is it like candy in Chaldean? Like, isn't it just candy?
Well, we said like
Halloween, like Halloween. Okay, Halloween. Thank you, Halloween.
You're not putting all together.
I'm gonna keep it shut from the Halloween. Okay, well, sour gummy worms candy and trolley. Everyone knows. One of the most iconic candies of all time, but not more iconic than One Up.
Now he can sponsor his own One Up stuff. I do recommend it because that shit is good. But at the same time, the sour candies, I just see it says sour and I just grab. I don't really think about it whenever I go after this, that, and the third. But from my experience, sitting back and thinking about it, the trolley, yeah, it's good. The name brand usually just isn't as sour as the off brands. Because when I think there's like a certain limit that they can allow, but then the off brands just don't give a fuck.
You can find in Walmart, Five Below, Circle K, Albertsons, and Vons.
What's your favorite?
Red Lotion. What the heck?
Ooh, that
Green and blue?
That looks so good.
That's $4 So they don't even have the red and blue. They have.
Green and blue.
Okay, so this is the same as this. Oh wait, they have them swapped. Look, it's supposed to be green and orange, and then blue and red. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Oh, I can just dissect it. Custom DIY. Okay, ready? No. It kind of tastes like hairspray.
Ew.
In a good way. Hairspray smells good.
It does taste like hairspray.
Come on now. Guys, do not consume hairspray.
Yeah. But you know when like
That's what it tastes like when you smell it.
when your mom would spray hairspray and you like walk in and you're like
Trolley for the win.
Don't ruin that shit for me. I love sour candy.
Don't even ask that question, those don't go up there.
Let's be nice and respectful. Hey, Kaylin, you think that right now you have to sound like I'm working candy can go on here?
Hey Brian. No, I don't think so.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Right. What do you want? She's actually gonna pick which one she likes more, because at the end, after she tries both of these, we're gonna put them out in front of her, and whichever one she goes to first is the winner. So we actually have a Ben and Jerry's doggy dessert. This one is pumpkin and mini cookies. And this one's called Dogsters. Oh, wait, but what if this is the name brand in the dog world?
Ben and Jerry's is the name brand of our world.
Oh, let's see which one she likes more. Okay, this one's cheesy bacon, and this one is pumpkin. I think she's gonna like the cheesy bacon one for sure. She loves cheese. You have been such a good girl. I need you to sit, and I need you to shake. Good girl.
Wait, I'll do it.
I love you, Lola. I love you too much. It smells really good, actually. For hot breath, it's gonna just melt this thing for sure.
Okay.
Switch. So that's the cheesy bacon one.
It's a little too frozen for her, but she's enjoying it still.
I mean, I'm thinking packaging wise though. This is nice.
But like the dog really looking at the packaging, it's more for the people. Let's put them both
Lola,
down.
Lola, which one do you want? Lola?
No, let's put them both down and see which one she likes.
Which one does she like more? If the first one she she's gonna switch. I guarantee she's gonna switch.
No, look, she's not going.
Look at she switches.
No, so let's the sweeter one.
What about this one? She clearly likes the Ben and Jerry one more. It's time to take it away. Next up, we got Gatorade versus Great Value Sport Hydration Beverage.
I could understand that probably right there with the Gatorade, but the I'm sleepy. I wish I was like a dog. I could sleep forever, all day.
I will say, Great Value is really giving me fan a run for the money.
Yeah, 100%. Great Value is killing this movie. Dude, I don't know if you can beat Gatorade though.
No.
Gatorade is so good. It's not the exact same. Like literally to the T.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't really care for Gatorade. It is very sweet, but if I was to choose one, it would be the blue one.
Was that good? They do taste a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a smidge.
That one is good, but
Gatorade is just very
yeah, it just tastes a little bit better. Like it has like a sweeter taste.
Mm-hmm.
This one has 21 grams of sugar. What about that? 20 grams. So pretty similar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Gatorade, but I think the pastries are staying up there for sure.
Yeah.
Lunchly versus Lunchables. So we all know that Lunchly was inspired by Lunchables.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the same one. We got the pizza one. That comes with a Capri Sun.
I ain't never had Lunchly, but I do like some Lunchables. I remember the fucking the little chip ones. Oh my god, the little tortilla chip. I love them. I didn't really care for the pizza. I mean I would eat it, but I was still hungry as fuck afterwards, and it didn't feel like I ate anything really.
And a crunch, and this comes with
But I'm a fat ass.
and a Feastables.
You know what? It does make sense. Like, this was our time.
Yeah.
This is the kids nowadays.
This is the new generation. Everyone wants a Prime. Everyone wants a Feastable. And pizza's pizza.
And you still get your basic Lunchables.
Honestly, I know like Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI got hate for this, but I think this is one of the coolest products. I think it's very smart. Like it was inspired by Lunchables clearly, but like Caitlin said, for this generation.
100%. I think, like, the children are going for this. They're not grabbing this.
Okay, so we got this right here.
Okay.
Whoa.
Nicer packaging.
Already nicer. Look at the Prime, bro.
That's like a big drink. Like, how many?
Hey, Capri Sun. I love Capri Sun. I mean, if you guys never had a Capri Sun, so nostalgic for me. We had this on my snack tables growing up. Always sold out. Whenever my cousins would come over, I'd charge them $10 for it.
You scammed your cousin?
Yes, I did. I'm actually excited to see.
Shit, I would too. That's how you make them goddamn side money, motherfucker. Anyway, from looking at it, just the packaging, the Lunchly does look a lot better, right here. But and also having a Prime is great as well because that helps out a lot. But then Capri Sun, you just can't go wrong with it. But it's just never had enough. It felt like.
See if there's a difference with the pizza. Okay.
Oh, they look exactly the same.
Yeah, they look the same for sure. We got the Feastables right here.
Crunch bar.
Ooh, Feastables is bigger. A little bit bigger. Do you have more marinara sauce? It's not like.
I never gave a ratatouille donkey licking butt crack about a Crunch bar. I was never someone that went after a Crunch bar personally. That was one of the kind of I was. That was what it was. I feel like that's the only reason why Crunch Bar is still available. I know some people do, and they will sit here and argue with me till their face turns blue. That, oh my God, no, Crunch Bars are the best. But I'm just saying, for me personally, no. I don't see how that shit's in business still. Like that's like trying to find out why Arby's is still in business, or Long John Silver's, or this or that. Uh, no, it's not worth it. I mean, it's good, but it's not what I'm gonna reach for every time I go after some chocolate. I'm probably reach for a Mr. Beast bar, or some goddamn Hershey's, especially at a gas station. Hell, they ain't got no Mr. Beast bars at a gas station. So uh, get me some goddamn Hershey's.
Yeah, this one's like bigger. How did you used to spread yours? Like
With
this? Yeah.
You too?
Yeah.
Man, this brings me back to my childhood. 38 years ago. I used to always get this.
38 years ago. You put the cheese on first or pepperoni?
Cheese.
Yeah.
Is that what you used to do? 2 pepperonis? Solid.
At least you also one.
Okay.
Looking at it though, the pepperonis on the Lunchleys look a little bit darker than the ones from the Lunchables, and the sauce looks a little bit darker too, and the packet of the sauce looks thicker, but the one from Lunchley or Lunchables is just bigger, so it could be the same amount of sauce, but I don't know. I do will and always say that like put the sauce, cheese, then the pepperonis, kind of like they did, because you want the cheese to be held by the sauce.
Welcome to Huntington. A big that believes we should all get more for money. Like a path to turn late nights into beach days. And emerge when you've got enough for the go. Go for it, Daryl. Let's get more for money. Huntington Bank.
While this is topic, let's talk about that one ad. Now that one ad was talking about some damn stretching your money, but I've never been somebody that would go after shoes. Really, I was somebody that wanted to. If I did spend money on it, it would be something, one big good pair, like a good pair of shoes or a good pair of boots. I do have some people in my family that are a big fanatic about getting shoes and shit. But me personally, no, I didn't. I wasn't somebody that gave a fuck about getting shoes like that. Now, maybe a hat, I might go out of my way to buy it, but yeah.
The cheese is what's in the question here. So we got Feastables over Crunch all day. I'm sorry.
I like the Feastable crunch. Is that crunch?
This is always no Crunch.
Oh, that's my favorite. Mucho.
Okay. Wow, that's a great meal.
I feel like these ones are like equal.
Alright guys, we have come to a conclusion that this is a tie.
Yes.
Why? Because Lunchables is great for our generation.
I personally can't give an opinion about the Lunchley. I will say it looks better. And if the pepperoni is better, like she said, it's probably because the meat is probably real instead of that shit that Lunchley gives. I don't know what the fuck Lunchley does give you. It's probably is real meat too, but also just from what I've heard, also though, I've heard bad things about Lunchley, about how their stuff be dry as fuck by the time you get it and all this and that. But hey, it is what it is. I don't know everything about it, but hey.
90s babies, and then Lunchley is great for the newer generation. I mean, who doesn't love a great prime? Who doesn't love Feastables? But then for us, who doesn't love a great Capri Sun? I am still choosing Feastables over Crunch, respectfully.
I would choose a Capri Sun over Prime, though, because that shit's just too sweet. Prime is just too sweet, and also the fact that I can't just choose what kind of Prime. I only like certain primes if I do choose prime.
One thing I did notice is that at my store where I got the Lunchley at, it was $4.99 and the Lunchables was $3.99. This is the first time in the video where the name brand was actually cheaper than the competitor. Big names behind this, great products all around. This is gonna be a tie.
But is this beating this?
I don't know. What do you think we should do? What do you think we should do? Because this is a full meal.
I was gonna say that.
This is a full meal, and I don't know,
I don't know. I actually looked at Pop Tarts like a full meal when I was younger. Like I'd eat the 2 Pop-Tarts that came in the thing, and then I'd be going on my very way. I'd be good till lunchtime. That was my breakfast. That wasn't just a snack. That was what the fuck I ate for breakfast. I mean, I probably didn't eat the healthy. It wasn't the healthiest either, but still.
Prime and pizza.
You get 3 in 1 compared to just your breakfast toast or pastry, whatever. I think that's the only right thing to do.
Lunchly is now the lead. Next up, dinosaur chicken nuggets. So these are indeed the name brand Dino Nuggets, and then we got great value, fully cooked.
Them great value ones will hit harder, I promise you, especially if you know how to cook the chicken nuggets in general. Something about the damn crunch on them motherfucking crisp of the chicken. Uh, uh, every damn time when I cook the dino nuggies, are always in the not microwave. Fuck, I was about to, that shit nasty. No matter what kind of chicken nuggets you have, if you cook them in the microwave, I'm sorry, it's not going to hit the same. You cook them in the oven. Now that's where the crunch comes. That's where the deliciousness comes to it. And then you dip it into, and not unless you like a soggy piece of chicken, but I'm just saying I don't personally like a soggy piece of chicken. I want something that's going to crunch. Honestly, like I would rather go to Burger King and get one of their small chicken sandwiches that they got versus going to McDonald's and getting a McChicken, because Burger King's chicken is just a little bit more crunchy. And then if we're going to talk about the meaty chicken sandwiches that they usually have, I'm going to go to like somewhere like Bojangles or Chick-fil-A or something like that, because between those two, I would still go to Bojangles, because Bojangles has a little spice to their chicken. I like the spiciness to it, and but I mean, I'm not sitting here bashing on Chick-fil-A, because that's always the number 2 thing that I go. It's either Bojangles for me, and I'm down here in North Carolina, so it's either Bojangles or especially for a chicken sandwich. Now they got Zaxby's and stuff, but Zaxby's just does not have that kind of pull on me, in my opinion, because it's mainly the price is where I start seeing. I'm like, what's the point of going to Zaxby's when I could just get the same kind of thing over here, and then it's a lot cheaper. And Zaxby's just isn't that good to say, oh, it's worth going to, in my opinion. It's my opinion. Not saying everybody. But hold up on that. I will say their spicy chicken is good as fuck when you do get it. I like getting the hottest fucking sauce you got there. They got there. Oh my god. They were talking about, I don't know if you have to, but they were talking about at one point, like making people have to sign a waiver because so many people were trying to sue them or some shit, that it was too hot. And because when I worked there at one point, I think I just graduated high school at the time, and I worked there for a little while, and there were so many people coming in bitching and complaining about it, and I'm like, and they just, I think at the time they just introduced that sauce to the store that was at, and yeah, so many people just came in bitching saying it was too hot.
The shape.
Chicken breast nuggets. I will say mine looks a lot more appealing.
Yeah, look, Kaylin's looks like there's like actual seed.
Look at that. Look at how dark that is. If they cook this in the oven, look how bright that looks. So I don't know if you can see it that good within the camera that I'm doing. And I'm not saying that this is going to be how I'm going to do reaction videos all the time, but this is just right now. I kind of wanted to hang out and chill and talk and watch a video, have something to do.
He's in line, but there's like pepper on there.
They look good. Yours look like they're frozen still.
These are the Dino Nuggets I remember when I was playing Black Ops 4 Zombies on King of their Building, and my mom would walk in with a plate full of Dino Nuggets. That's what this reminds me of.
I feel like you still eat these in your game.
That would be a big factor in too, like nostalgia, what you grew up on. I grew up on the Great Value, a lot of stuff of Great Value. Just grew up not having as much money, and I grew up on not the name brand shit in general. no matter what it was. I grew up on that kind of shit. If it wasn't name brand, or if it wasn't name brand, we had it more than likely if we had the money.
Hey, you're never too old for 9 nuggets. These are delicious. I want to try yours. These look so good.
Give me these undercooked.
Without a doubt. Wow. Price does not matter. Like, I'm actually learning that today as we do this video.
The next time you go grocery shopping, you might not get the name brand stuff.
I personally have been saying that too. As I've gotten older, I've had a little bit extra money sometimes, and then I'd be like, "Hey, let's since I can buy the name brand something, let's go buy the name brand stuff." No, I would rather never eat Hunt's ketchup ever again. I would rather eat the Great Value ketchup. Same as the mustard. I would rather not have the name brand mustard or mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is one thing. I still like the Great Value, but like if I was to choose a name brand, it was going to be Duke's. But if it's not name brand, I would take Great Value, their store version. Same as the ranch. Now, I'm a little bit picky on the ranch. I only like Hidden Valley Ranch. Now, homemade ranch is where a lot of it was, because that's where what I grew up on is because like it was just cheaper to make a big bucket of ranch instead of like having one tube. I mean, at first you might think, okay, that's a little bit more because of all the ingredients and stuff that you had to buy. It's not really that. It's like mayonnaise and a few other things that you had to buy to make ranch. But in the long run, with the amount of ranch that you got to make out of that, hell, we had a big ass pickle jar. We'd fill it up and make it into that one of those big pickle jars, and that whole thing would be filled with mayonnaise. And it was still cheaper than buying like the gallon size jug of, or any size. Hell, it might be $2 or $3, and we spent maybe $8 or not even $8, probably $5-6 buying all the ingredients, put them together, and then sometimes it is cheaper to make it homemade.
This time.
Realistically, I always thought name brand was better, but this video is actually humbling that opinion in mind. Like, I really think.
And I feel like one reason why name brand became such a big thing is because a lot of times they were the first to do it, so a lot of people know of that brand first. As a lot of people like say Mountain Dew, that's a name brand, and then they started making off brand. Same as Oreos. A lot of cookies were first off making doing this and that, and then Oreo was the first to do 2 chocolate cookies with a stuffing in the middle, and then or they probably just did it the best. I don't really know. I could be wrong about that. About the history of that.
A lot of the knockoff products that we've tried today are really, really good.
Me too.
Starting the Great Value wage.
I would hope so. But is it being the lunch late?
These were good. I'm still going with the meal.
Oh no.
Fruit snacks, baby. My all-time favorite fruit snack.
Scooby-Doo's.
You got it.
Yeah.
No.
Like crazy, but they don't make them like they did back in the 90s.
No, there's a knockoff.
But we got Welch's versus
Good and Gather.
Good and Gather.
And you buy the bad
These are also
name brand.
mixed fruit snacks for both of them.
Yes. Yours have
They buy the bad off brand because there is better off brands out there.
more, but mine are bigger. I think.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. Welch's might be better. I don't know. Just like the look of it.
No synthetic colors.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So that means like no red 40s? Or not very artificial colors?
No red 40 or anything.
Oh my god, this has red 40.
So these are better for you.
Wait, I already did try yours.
You did?
Yeah, I'll try it.
I like this better.
It's crazy because Welch's fruit snacks are super good and they're very popular. But again, these are things that I personally have never tried.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm trying them for the first time, they're very underrated.
Yeah, I just think these taste a lot better.
More chewy. We'll give it to Good and Gather.
Woo!
Good and Gathering may be good, but they're still not the best off-brand. I'm just saying. Compared to what now Welch's, I've never personally went out and bought myself, so I can't really judge this. So I probably have had them, but I didn't know. But my point is, I never really went out of my way to get Welch's because when I'm just saying, like I've literally looked over and see Welch's for $3.99, and then I've seen a big fucking box of 100 count of packs of fucking gummies for only $5.99. Oh, yeah, let me get that motherfucker. Or, uh, or a little bit more maybe, but still, you're only giving me what 10 packs at most, and that might be pushing it. Uh, of fucking gummies and Welch's, and you're making me pay $3 to $5 for that pack, and then you're going to, I see 100 of them for maybe a few dollars more, but not much more, and I'm like, shit. All right, let me get that.
I think so.
These aren't good enough to beat lunch, please.
Is something gonna beat lunch, please?
We'll find out.
Ice cream! Woo! Haagen Dazs!
Signature select.
So my favorite flavor of ice cream is, I have a top 3. Vanilla,
Okay.
cookie dough,
Okay.
cake batter.
I only know vanilla because I feel like that's the only thing that person can eat.
Guys, fun fact, Caitlin used to work at Cold Stone back in like 2016, and she used to always bring me a vanilla ice cream with caramel and brownie bits in it.
Almost every night. Okay, what's my favorite ice cream?
Mint chocolate chip.
Good job.
Why are you shocked?
Hey, somebody else likes mint chocolate chip. I like mint chocolate chip.
We don't eat ice cream that often.
Ooh, let's see. Yours looks good.
Oh, mine has more.
Whoa!
But also, yeah, I don't really go after ice cream either, because like maybe like a ice cream cone or something. But like, I would prefer a slushy, honestly, on a hot summer day, because like it's not too much dairy or anything, and it's just pretty much ice water with the flavoring topping, yes, sugar, but I would prefer an icy still.
Oh, yours is pink. Maybe the pink is under here. No, still the same color. But yours looks fire. Yours looks, you know what color that looks like? It's like a cartoon ice cream. That looks so good.
Bon appetit.
Wait. I can confidently say that nothing is beating this.
You know why? Sophie?
What? Red 40?
That one probably doesn't have red 40. But I will say this is delicious.
Nope, no Red 40, but this is so fire. Wow. No, they really put Red 40. Wait, I can't get over that. That's the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. Do you like it or no?
I really do. This is more frozen than mine was. This one I will say has like real strawberry flavoring. This one has like the artificial flavor.
That's what I was gonna say. That's real strawberry for sure, but this is still good. Do you like this one?
That's kind of the same thing, though. With I can probably understand that with the ice cream, because it is just such a pure feeling of a type of flavor, if that makes any sense. And like when I get Dr. Pepper, for example, I used to love cherry Dr. Pepper, but it was also because it was so sweet when I was a kid, and since I've gotten older, I can't handle sweet shit. Damn, I need to wake up. Yeah, I'm about to pass out. Fuck.
More than that? No way. I think this one's better.
Is it being lunch late? I'll tell you that.
Really?
But I love ice cream.
You do as you please. Mr. Beast, it was her, not me, not my choice. Did you know that we're trying to raise $40 million to help 2 million people in need to get access to clean water for decades?
And that's why we love Mr. Beast, because he makes a change in the world.
Of course, yeah.
But the ice cream just was good. But like, we appreciate him and everything he's done.
Hey, T-Water.org, baby. But looks like Signature Select Strawberry Ice Cream is the #1 knockoff product so far. We still got a few more to get to, so let's see if anything is going to beat this. Next up, we got Quaker Chewy Granola Bars Chocolate Chip. And it says America's #1 chocolate chip.
The doggy.
It's on the same.
What is that one?
Peanut butter chocolate chip. This is from Market Pantry.
Well, it's chocolate in here. I don't think would be in your best interest.
I think you picked the wrong one to pick it.
I know, I have to go for these ones. Alright, get down. Wow.
I do love chewy chocolate chip wrong.
Look at how like
I will say I don't really care for granola bars, but from my experience, granola bars, I've had. Only time I've really had them is when they were given to me because somebody else didn't like them or want them, and most time it is the Quaker ones that I've had because somebody else just didn't want them. And but if I ever did go out of my way to buy them, I guess it would be Quakers. But I would try the off-brand ones. I just never really went out of my way to buy them.
I was gonna say like it's very soft.
I don't just like them. I really like peanut butter and chocolate.
Is it normal at swim classes in elementary school?
That what you're elementary.
No, we used to walk to a pool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and this reminds me of that because my mom used to pack this for me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, knock off right time.
Soft.
I'm really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm both quite good.
Me too.
Well, it's not bad. This is actually really good.
Yeah,
So they're just a little bit better.
I agree.
On to the final product of the video. If you have made it this far and you're watching currently, comment Chewy. Comment Chewy. I just want to know if you guys watched throughout the whole video.
Chewy, 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 chewy. Here you go, Mr. CEO.
CEO, huh?
All right, already I'm telling you, Sam's Cola is where I'd probably go personally because I grew up on Sam's Cola a lot more than Coca-Cola. But but honestly, since I've gotten older, I would probably choose Coca-Cola versus Sam's Cola because Sam's Cola is just such a sweet taste, and it is not. I repeat, it's the same as people say is Dr. Thunder is Dr. Pepper. No, Sam's Cola is not a Coca-Cola. It is its own thing. It is what it is. It reminds me more of an RC than anything because how sweet that shit is.
Everyone thinks I'm the new FaZe CEO here. He just went viral, but I'm not the FaZe CEO.
How does that even happen? Like, where do they come up with it?
I don't know if you guys have been on the internet in the last 2 days, but FaZe stepped down from being CEO of FaZe, and someone just made a tweet that said FaZe Rug is stepping up as CEO, and it went insanely viral. I got texted by like 30 of my friends, like, yo, congrats on the new position. And I'm like, guys, I'm not the CEO. I will say, I mean, I appreciate that, like, people think that I could be a CEO of FaZe.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm the CEO.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Coca-Cola.
And Sam's Cola.
Literally the most.
Your friend.
Sam Mohawk. Sam, I love you, bro. You're the GOAT. You and Kobe. I love you guys to death. Quite literally the most popular soda of all time. Coke or Pepsi? I was a Pepsi kid.
Me too. I don't really like Coke that much.
Growing up, I drank more Pepsi than Coca-Cola, but now, like I said before, I've gotten more into Coke because Pepsi is just so sweet, and then but Dr. Pepper is so much sweeter than all of it, and I still love Dr. Pepper. I don't know what it is. Dr. Pepper is probably my one exception when it comes to sweets. Every time that I decide to get on or something or get a soda, that's one soda that no matter how sweet it is, unless it's Dr. Pepper cherry or any of those other flavors with Dr. Pepper, like cream soda and strawberry, vanilla, all that kind of shit. I don't really care for that. Or the new blackberry or whatever the fuck it is with the purple berries on the front. I just don't really care for that. If it's, I just want Dr. Pepper. That's about it.
Well, I don't know if this is bad, but my mom used to put Pepsi in my baby bottle. Is that why I'm 5'4"? Just kidding, I'm not 5'4".
Do you have a lot of cavities?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of cavities.
That might explain it.
A few root canals. Podcast.
Oh no. Oh no.
Bro,
What's gonna happen?
you got stupid. Alright. Coke.
I get compared to the real thing.
That's quite similar.
But not quite the actual thing.
Wait, they taste so similar. What? This is weird.
They're really the same
They
thing.
must got a good batch or some
Oh
shit.
my god, bro, what? I can't do anything right except make YouTube videos.
Okay, don't be so hard.
Anya, give it to the OG,
Yeah.
the original.
And they do taste the exact same, but we'll give it to the OG.
And it looks like the #1 knockoff product of the video is
Strawberry ice cream.
my signature soda.
Yeah.
That was good. much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to drop a like. Hit that subscribe button and get me to 30 million subscribers. It used to be before I hit age 30, but I think we can actually do it by the end of the year. Y'all can do it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Subscribe, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And if you did enjoy the video that I did today, please leave a like. And if you are enjoying the content, please let me know down in the comments. And if you didn't like it, I understand. Hey, I can try to start doing more reaction content on through the laptop. This was just me chilling and watching YouTube, and I just wanted to make just hang out. And I was hoping somebody would join the live, but nobody, so that we could sit here and just talk. But during this time, I was sitting here watching the chat and stuff on my phone and everything, but nothing ever happened. So, but anyway, my point is, I want to say thank y'all for watching, and if I recommend checking out this video if y'all want to watch it without me yapping. It's still 30 minutes long, but hey, it's a good video, and I left a like. I've already been subscribed to him, so check out FaZe channel, and I doubt y'all even would watch. Have seen, if you were watching me, you've probably done seen this stuff, but I hope y'all let's let the video finish, and then
Hey,
I'll
thanks for
talk.
being a part of this. It was very fun.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And other than that, it's been FaZe Run,
Caitlin.
and we are out. Peace.
But like I said, I want to say thank y'all. Sorry that it took an hour and almost 30 minutes for me to even react to one 30-minute video. But I just like to talk and give my opinions on stuff as well. And if y'all enjoyed this, like I said, please leave a like. And if y'all could hear this, that'd be cool. But if y'all couldn't, I am sorry. I hope that y'all was able to hear. And I'll probably check the VOD before I make any content out of it, and I might delete it if it wasn't any good. But I want to say thank y'all for watching, and if y'all are new to the channel, please subscribe, because I try to upload at least once a day, every day. Even if I don't upload, I try to live stream that day, and I try to live stream as often as I can, when I can, as long as I can. And I would live stream like I've been wanting to. Like I've been wanting to just do a place where I sit down, chill, and hang out. Live stream kind of stuff, but I ain't really doing nothing other than sitting here watching YouTube, hanging out, playing my games, hanging out with my dogs. But other than that, that's about it today. And I want to say thank y'all again for watching. Do what you gotta do when you really want to do it. Have fun with your life while you can, and please leave a like, share, and go down in the description. This video should be down in the description, and his channel should be down there as well. And I will talk to y'all later.